This is Larry and Aris making your day with part 46 of a book I wrote on Philippine history. Subject, Mighty Caesar and Kokoy of Makoy. We continue to quote. Their physical appearance confirmed this observation. Unlike Bernie Villegas of the Opus Dei, whose hair roots, much more than mine, had apparently hit bare bone, both Mighty Caesar Virata and Cowboy Kokoy Romualdez have each a luxuriant head of hair. But the similarity ends there. Caesar's hair points to heaven in short, straight lines, just like his manner of thought, similar to the hairbrush style of his great-grand-uncle, General Emilio Aguinaldo. Kokoy's long hair, on the other hand, undulates in waves, twirls and curls like his way of thinking. No one knows where each strand begins or ends. Shakespeare's Mark Antony had this to say of Caesar: "O mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so low? Are all thy conquests, glories, triumphs, spoils shrunk to this little measure?" Ha ha, little measure. No, Shakespeare was not being obscene. What little measure? Caesar's professional journey as Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, before he retired like Jerry Sikat as a minor official of the World Bank with a tax-free salary in non-devaluable dollars, has ended abruptly in a very small measure instead. His ultimate accomplishment as a negotiator with the IMF was an economy in reverse gear, a throwback to the pre-industrial plantation type of colonial economy that has been our lot since time immemorial. While all nations in our part of the world were frantically industrializing and posting the highest rates of growth, Caesar pursued an IMF-dictated policy against industrialization and posted a negative rate of growth for our country. While other nations like Taiwan and Korea based their economy on manufacture of ships, computers, and intricate machineries, Cesar Virata based our economy on yellow corn, buntal hats, ipil-ipil, and mail-order brides. On the other hand, Cowboy Kokoy Romualdez has gifted our country with friendly diplomatic relations and lucrative trade with Soviet Union, China, and other socialist countries, was able to secure Philippine entry into the textile, wood, and tuna markets of the United States. He also negotiated successfully the military agreement with the Americans without any fanfare. Not bad. More about this after these messages. This is Larry and Aris making your day with part 46 of a book I wrote on Philippine history. Subject, Mighty Caesar and Kokoy of Makoy. And we continue to quote. Why is good guy Mighty Caesar such a failure as a negotiator, while Cowboy Kokoy of Makoy proved himself to be a success? There are reasons for this. Cesar Virata is too inexperienced, and he is too much so goody-goody to be a hard-nosed bargainer. On the other hand, Kokoy Romualdez is a street-smart survivor in the school of hard knocks. Cesar Virata, before he joined the government, was a UP professor, SGV consultant, holding a sinecure with a guaranteed salary. He never went into business for himself, never struggled for survival, never had to prove himself in open competition in the marketplace. He never had to bargain with a labor union, nor scrounge desperately for funds to meet a payroll, nor beg for a loan on his own account, nor risk all his savings and assets in a risky venture. As a consultant, He never had to face the consequences of his own advice. He never had the experience of the survival of the fittest, life or death, rough and tumble. The devil may take the hindmost kind of give and take necessary for a successful bargaining. Cesar Verata is too much of a gentleman, too much of a goody-goody to be a good negotiator. The bargaining table is not a marriage bed. It is a battlefield, and the weapons used are guile, deception, bluff, and bluster. Cesar Verata is too straightforward, too honest, too transparent. He could not lie. He could not deceive. He could not bluff. He could not maintain a poker face. He could not threaten. He could not denounce. He could not demur. He could not press an advantage. He could not push. He could not raise his voice. He could not demand more than he expected to get. He was no tiger. He was a tame pussycat. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.